Good evening, or should I say good morning. It's Scoobilus with you once again, and welcome to the channel. And yet another game, which I can appropriately say, welcome aboard. Today we're doing something a little bit different. Those of you who are usually viewers who frequent my broadcasts, you will generally see Flight Simulation. And today we are doing Elite Dangerous. Said I was going to bring this in, and today we're going to try it. I'm going to do this for just a little bit. I wanted to try something a little bit interactive tonight. Music currently on deck is being brought to you by Soma FM. Music director is Rusty Hodge. Thanks, Rusty. And not sure what format this stream is going to take, but figured I'd give it a shot. I'm not the biggest, baddest streamer out there, but hey, I'm participating in the community, and the Elite Dangerous community, I must say, are among some of the best people I have seen, if their Facebook group has anything to say about it. Commander John Daniels in game. No, I do not drink, for those of you who use John and Jack interchangeably. Just kind of a generic meh humanoid name that I chose for another game and translated it over to this one. So, okay, trying to decide what to do first here. Trying to monitor the stream and look at everything going on. That chat window visible. Alright, let's turn this down so I can talk, hear myself think. I think it's going to let me mute the music. Okay, so we are in... Not sure what this is going to do to the stream. Actually, let me do this. Make sure my chat window is visible, my alert window is visible. There we go. At least I can see what's going on. Well, that's not what I wanted. What happened there? Get back over there. The window's moving around on me. Alright, that'll do. Get back in game here. Okay, so you're viewing the stream from what I would consider to be a new player's point of view. I've been playing the game for about a month. It's been out since 2014. Takes place in the 3300s. The first year in release of the game was 3300. We're now in 3303. And the game, of course, is based on a novel. And the game itself was developed by Mr. Braben, living in the UK. It was originally developed for the BBC Micro and has evolved into something much, much more beautiful. So being a new player, we all start with the Sidewinder, and what I have done, I have started in the Sidewinder, moved up to the Cobra Mark III, which has served me very, very well thus far, and just recently achieved myself, let me see if I can possibly make this camera cooperate with me here, just got the keel back, so I'm in the process of trying to pimp this ship out. And this is basically, if you're a fan of the game, this is a Type 6 with some armor and some teeth. It's got more hull, it's heavier, it's slower, and these ports right up here on top, those doors right there, those are the Class 2 hardpoints that you come up with by virtue of having this. Now the Type 6 is only got two Class 1 hardpoints on it for weapons. This has 2 Class 2, 2 Class 1, and it is, in order to get those 2 hardpoints, we are missing one of the Class 4 internals, so we have to kind of sacrifice one way or another. I'm currently running without shields in this rig, so if anybody finds me in open right now, please don't shoot. That's kind of irrelevant. We're actually going to be switching out of this ship very shortly. There's the back door, I believe. Love looking at these from the outside, and I do wish the camera was a little more friendly to use, but all things being equal, it works pretty well. They call this the debug camera. I wonder why. Currently running an SRV, but I may drop that for a shield. Since I was in the process of engineering it, wasn't sure what sort of materials I might be needing, and if I need to go get them, the SRV would be the vehicle to do it. For trading, I may not even carry the SRV, so it's very, very easy to go and change out for a shield. I would have to go and engineer that. So, looking at some of what's going on, I've got some status here. I'm not aligned with anybody, so I'm trying to make friends with everybody in all of the systems. And combat rank, novice. Okay, I've moved up through the harmless ranks. I've obviously, done enough gaming in my time and am familiar enough with joysticks and sims and all 3-axis rotations to get some good fights going on. Done some good trading. I'm up to merchant now. Exploration rank up to surveyor, and haven't even tried the CQC yet. But the good part about CQC in this game is that you don't get to use your ship with it, and you don't need to be concerned about the rebuy. So knowing the format of PvP, in most cases, you have the opportunity to slug it out. You don't have to use your ship for it. So it's pretty much a no-lose situation. I don't think your rank can drop in it, but you can certainly move up. It's no harm to play it. But there's some players out there, man, with flight assist off that are to be feared. And unfortunately, the way my mappings are, that button doesn't quite work. So once again, you're viewing this from a noob's perspective, so if you're looking for knowledgeable gameplay, I'm not it. I don't suck at it, but I'm not a master. Well, of course, if I know something, I will gladly pass it on. I'm not completely oblivious to the inner workings of the game, and by the same token, I defer to others that are more knowledgeable than I. So if I don't know something, I'm going to be the first one to tell you I don't know. Like I was saying, superpowers-wise, I'm not aligned with anybody, trying to make friends, so just gaining rep where I can, not grinding anything in particular in one system. I take missions where they are, where I am. Let's see, inventory. This ship is currently empty. I just did a trade run to get to where I am. We're at Haxel Port right now, which is in LTT 15574 near the noob systems. Just came back from an engineer. Did some trade hops on the way. Made about 1 million credits on the way back just to sack away some cash in the bank. Sitting at 4 million credits. Rebuy on the ship is 625 and some change. And yes, there are some things that are engineered. I don't have any bounties in the current system, and my rep is cordial in most cases. I do have a good foothold on cordial with the Federation. I haven't really done much with Empire Alliance yet, so I haven't even touched the power play function, not to mention exploration. So, looking at the modules that the ship is equipped with, I've engineered the thrusters. They are grade 3 dirty drive, and that makes a huge difference. Max cruising speed for the ship with 4 pips to engines, it comes out to about 335, and with boost I've had it up to about 370, so it's almost enough to run away from a firefight. Run away! It's almost enough to run away from a firefight, but the biggest improvement is when you are at maneuvering speed. It's almost as fast as a Cobra. As long as you can keep the ship at maneuvering speed, you could definitely spin around on your target and defend yourself. Looking at 2 Class 2 beam lasers, and at the bottom of the ship with the Class 1 mounts, we've got 2 cannons. I have yet to see how deadly this is going to be in combat. This is not a fighting ship, or it's not slated to be a fighting ship. Again, I'm running without shields, so I haven't really taken it into combat much. It's been popped a couple of times, and she and I got off to a rough start. I jumped in for a salvage operation, and I have come to find out, by the way, about salvage operations. I'll go into that in a minute, but jumped in a couple of salvage operations. I actually got jumped by 3 ships, and since I'm not running with shields, I didn't have the bulkheads back then. It was, I got popped and lost all my cargo for 5 missions. It would have made me about 1 million in credits. So, still taking the low ones at about 100 to 200 and change for credits. Haven't gotten into the 1 million credit missions yet. Still working on that rep. So. Those are the salivating ones to me right now. Planetary vehicle hangar, like I said, I'm carrying an SRV. Sensor suite, we got the 2A sensors going on. Power distributor is it's not engineered yet, but it's not going to tell me which one. We'll go to the outfitting screen and look at what I got on the ship. But it's power distributors. It's up there. It's like the 3A, I think it is, the power distributor. Frame shift drive has also been engineered by what's her name? Felicity Farser. It's one of the first engineers I've unlocked. So that is a grade 4. Because I am running a freighter, I've engineered this one not for range, but for faster boot sequence. Now, it comes to pass that all frame shift drives spool up at least to go into Super Cruise. They spool up in 10 seconds. Now, I've got this down to 4.6 seconds to spool up. That's a pretty speedy getaway when you're getting interdicted and you submit to it. You can jump out before the other person jumps out of Super Cruise and gets even close to you. So by then, you're already spooling up and on your way out and making a wake. So that's why I chose that. That's just my particular strategy. Life support's going to be 3A. I haven't done any passenger missions with this rig yet, but it wouldn't hurt to put some passenger cabins in. Fuel scoop, my God, folks, I can't stress this enough. I would not be without this thing. This ship, it's a gas hog. Takes about 3 tons of fuel per jump. It's got a 4C fuel tank on it. I don't have room to put all the accessories I would like to have on this thing and then put an extra fuel tank on. Not to mention that it's going to be even longer sitting on a star. To have an extra fuel tank, but it takes long enough to do 2 jumps and then sit on a star for a good cold minute trying to scoop up the rest of the fuel. It is a 2A scoop, not the biggest thing, not the best one I can put on the ship, but better to have one than not to have one. It scoops about 75 tons per. 75 is the number that it maxes out at, whatever unit that measure is out in, but would not be without it. And like I said, it takes 3 tons per jump. I've got 16 tons of fuel. So at maximum range and maximum consumption, 4 jumps will take 3/4 of the fuel on this thing, to put it into perspective. So the ship is actually good for about 7 jumps before you run out of gas. So even though she's got some legs on her, she'll jump 18 to 20 light years, depending on whether she's laden or not. I think since I did the bulkheads, that range went down to 16.22 laden. And so 18.6 or something like that when it's empty. As a matter of fact, I think that's in it's under functions. Jump range 20.83. That's my current weight. I think the max with the with its lightest possible configuration, I guess this is what this is 21.9. So she's got some legs on her, but 16 is definitely a huge difference above and apart from the Cobra, which was like 10 or 11. So you definitely see longer straight lines in your courses when you plot them. That's a good thing. There's the cannons, got 100 rounds in each of them. Chaff launcher for defense, electronic countermeasures to shake the missiles off, and a heat sink launcher just in case we want to do some sneaky shit. So haven't tried that yet. I've also come to find that I guess this is dependent on your relationship with the faction whose station you're docking at. When you get scanned, generally results in a fine. You're not going to get shot down. There's nothing to be afraid of, except it cuts into your profit margin if you're hauling slaves or something. If you got a bad reputation and you're hauling some illicit cargo, I don't know if that will trigger being shot at or not, but I mean, if you've got a bad reputation, chances are you're wanted in that system anyway. So don't go pee in anybody's cornflakes. But for now, I'm just getting fined, and I have had some illicit cargo that cost me 50 grand, almost 50 grand in fines, just to get into a station, just because some dipshit scanned me, and I don't like being scanned. I don't like it when my passengers don't like being scanned either. I've done a few of those missions. But that's on there, and I'm honestly quite disappointed that that you only get 2 heat sinks, although for as large as the devices are that generate heat, and as wide and long as the heat vents are, I can understand that these are probably very, very large and effectively dump all of your heat down to 1%. So I can see that these need to be used sparingly and very, very artistically to get done what you want to get done and to make yourself disappear from someone's radar. That's the way to do it. power plant's also been engineered by Felicity Barser. I need to go see the other engineer. We'll go over that in just a minute. But she's engineered this to be overcharged. She's only capable of doing grade 1 engineering on power plants. That's what I've got. Got a little bit of an overcharge, so I've got some overhead there if I wanted to put something different on here. Ship's not got a lot of room and space for cargo, so I don't think I will need to engineer the power plant any more than this, although I may do it just for the sake of I might do another kind of power plant in a different ship, possibly the Cobra. Go back and engineer that some more. I don't have a lot of overhead on that ship, so probably do that there. But to unlock different tiers, but we'll go for that for somewhere else. There are other engineers that are capable of doing these grade 5. They're probably scattered all over the universe. Basic Discovery Scanner, I don't have the advanced one yet. I'm eyeballing that, and then it's going to be dependent on what ship I have. I will probably wait until I acquire the ASP in order to do the Discovery Scanner, but those are the modules that we're equipped with. Fire groups is irrelevant. Inventory is empty and full of data and whatnot and such. Got a few things for synthesis. And, yeah. Silent running's off, lights are off. Flight assist, I usually fly with this on. Like I said, the toggling for this is not near where it's convenient to cycle it very quickly and still keep my hands on the stick. I'm using a Thrustmaster flight pack. It's the FCS HOTAS kit with rudder pedals. And the joystick itself, my biggest complaint was, and is, that it is not laid out very well. They use their standard T16000M joystick, which is it's fine. It's got 16 buttons on it, but I would like more of those buttons to be accessible to my thumbs, rather than having all of these buttons on the base of the controller like they are. Beef about it. Other than that, the stick is great. It's using a Hall effect sensor, and the throttle, the only complaint I have about throttle is they probably could have lubricated it better. I'm going to have to go invest into some silicone grease for this, but for that and the rudder pedals, they tend to have a stickiness to them and jittery movement, but other than that, they feel pretty good. They're pretty solid. Throttle's got plenty of buttons on it. Got some of those buttons assigned to assigning pips and whatnot. It works out great, and I've come to find out that the game is basically made to be used almost exclusively by HOTAS. I think there's like 3 or 4 keyboard buttons I've got bound in the game, and otherwise it's HOTAS all the way. So that's awesome. This is what I've been wanting to do with a HOTAS, get into a game like this. So don't have any turreted weapons. I believe they're all gimbal. We'll go into outfitting and look at the ship. Pre-flight checks are going to be off. I don't need to do that unless I have any controls I need to worry about. Reporting crimes against me in this ship because I want the police to come to my aid when I get attacked, and yes, it does help. I've scared off a few people doing that when I get jumped. And I like to see my universe when I have a need to orient myself to the plane of the star system, so we've got the orbit lines on star systems. Gunsight mode, we're going to use leading edges so I can point ahead of my target. I have seen how the trailing edges work, and it's actually quite ingenious. It's not bad. That's about it for this ship. What we're going to do, I just got back to Haxelport. I said I was going to try to... Let's go over to the engineers. I was going to try to unlock this guy here because I've used cannons and multi-cannons. I'm sorry, not the Dweller. Todd the Blaster McQuinn. This is the guy that I'm trying to unlock. I've got access to him. I've got the invite, and in order to unlock him, I need to give him 100,000 in combat bonds. Not combat bonds, bounty vouchers. We need to go do some bounty hunting. The ship I'm comfortable getting popped in right now is the Cobra. It's quite a bit faster. There's a couple ships that are comparable to the Cobra Mark III, which is the ship that I have in stock right here at Haxelport, where I bought the keelback. And those are the Viper Mark IV and the Cobra Mark IV, and I've eyeballed those, and really the biggest bang for your buck with the speed to back it up is the Cobra Mark III. You get a heavier ship with slightly better internals with a Mark IV or a Viper Mark IV, but you basically get the same layout. And those ships are, about 300 meters per second or possibly slower. I can get just over just over 400 meters per second in the Mark III. So it is a quicker ship, and it's definitely capable of getting away from combat when we need to get out of the fray and go recharge our batteries and hopefully take a breath of the spatial vacuum from our oxygen mask and get out of the fight and get out of Dodge. So speed is key when you're in a fight. You should be able to get out of there. It's not maneuverable as much as I'd like, as I haven't engineered the thrusters on them yet, and I don't even have I haven't even tried to get the A-rated thrusters for them. I haven't even upgraded the thrusters at all. I was sitting at 4E thrusters on the what I want to do here. Sitting at 4E thrusters on the Cobra Mark III, so that's where we're at with that. I'll go ahead and repair this. Look at the outfitting on this ship just to see what we've got. Hardpoints again, we got two 1E cannons. These are gimbaled, and the 2D beam lasers. I had these in stock. I've been trying a variety of weapons. I had those in stock, so I stuck them on this ship. Being as heavy as it is, you should be able to take a thermal load a little bit better than the Cobra will, so the beams are not too bad on this. They're gimbaled as well, so you get a constant damage on your target, which is good because this ship isn't as maneuverable as the Cobra is. And haven't engineered them yet. Haven't unlocked anybody that does the pulse lasers. Looking at utility mounts again, we've got heat sinks, shafts, and electronic countermeasures. Haven't had to use them yet, but hopefully I don't have to. For core internals, we've got the 1A military-grade composite bulkheads. For some reason, websites that list your builds and your loadouts and whatnot, these list this particular slot as grade 8. And when you're doing a ship build, it will cost you like $7 million on your cost analysis to see this built up. Why, I don't know, but this is what we've got. It takes the armor rating from 416 up to 945, so this is a hull tank right now. 4A power plant went over that. It's overcharged. 4A thrusters, they have been engineered as well. Looking at the modifications we have, the integrity is down 10% on the thrusters. The power draw is up, which is fine. I've got the overhead for it. Optimal mass has gone up 14%, so the thrusters will be more efficient at moving a heavier mass. Optimal multiplier has gone to, it's 113%, up 13.2% from standard. So they're doing good for an optimal mass, and our optimal mass right now is about 357, and our total capable mass is 635. So when we're fully loaded with our current configuration, we'll be at something like 635. Or actually, I guess that's what the thrusters can move, is 635. I think that has to do with the thrusters down there. But optimal is 357. Our current mass is like 276. Minimum jump range when we're fully laden is 16.22. Our current jump range is 20.93. So if we were going somewhere to pick something up, we could get 20 light years out of a jump, which isn't bad. Not bad for a slow beast like this. Let's see. Frame shift drive, again, we've engineered that for spool up time. Looking at that, here's what we got. The mass has gone up 3%, which is fine by me because that takes the integrity. It helps. It should help the integrity, but the integrity has gone down 8%. I don't like that because it's easier to knock it offline. Can't get out of there. Power draw has gone up slightly. Again, we have the overhead for it, no big deal. Boot time, down 54%. It's actually 4.6 seconds. That's what my roll came out to be. It's showing it as 5 because it's consolidated. Thermal load, that's gone up quite a bit actually, so it does generate quite a bit of heat to go and jump this thing. We don't want to go and enter a jump next to a star right after fuel scoop. One of the things I found out, you need to make sure you are out of range of that your fuel scoop is stashed before you go and fire this thing off, because it's going to be hot to generate to do a jump with it. Same goes for jumping into Super Cruise in a fight. If you're getting a thermal attack on you, like 2 or 3 ships, and they're shooting lasers at you, you will have a temperature increase. 1A life support, so we've got something like 25 minutes of oxygen remaining, and that's good because this thing's got a big fat glass face to it. That's Lacon's design specifications. Not sure if that makes it easier to breach, but it's been breached. 3A power distributor, this is where I think the bottleneck is in power department of the ship. It's not engineered yet, but we're working on it. It's the biggest, that's the slot that it takes. 2A sensors, best kind for the slot. 4C fuel tank, 16 tons. For optional internals, we are running 2 Class 5 cargo racks, 32 tons each, and a Class 4 for a total of 80 tons. I've used it. In our Class 3 slot, we've got a Class 2 vehicle hangar, and this is probably what I will drop for a shield. I can pick that up here, but I'm not going to do it yet. It's still $1 million. As a matter of fact, let's look at this. I say this, now we're not going to be able to find one. Shield generator for the ship is 3A. Yeah, it's actually not too bad. 507. I could pick that up now, but I'm not going to because we're going to switch ships. 2A fuel scoop and a basic discovery scanner. We're going to upgrade that a little bit later on a different ship because this one's not built for exploration. If we look at the planetary body scanners, oops, that's vehicle hangars, stellar body scanners. The advanced discovery scanner, that's $1.5 million. So these get progressively much more expensive. You're going from 1,000 credits to $500,000 to $1.5 million to get an infinite range and basically ping the entire star system. That stellar body scanner. So that'll happen when we do exploration and we're doing some long traveling. That will come in handy for selling the cartographical data later. Anyway, we're not looking to outfit the ship. We're actually looking to go to the shipyard and change over to the Cobra. Double check my layout on that. And then we're going to go do some bounty hunting, go find a system and go shoot some stuff. The stuff I would be doing with the freighter tends to be somewhat boring. It's worth about $3 million, but we're not going to do anything with that. This is a good ship. I do intend to hang on to this and pimp the shit out of it. So we will use it. It's faster. There's the Cobra. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's double check on our outfitting just to make sure it's set up the way I want. Don't lose anything here. I may actually buy something for this. I don't know. Hardpoints. We've got 2 gimbal pulse lasers, 2 gimbal multi-cannons, and they do shred. We've got plenty of overhead on the power department. For utilities, we've got a kill warrant scanner, so great for bounty hunting, and a frame shift wake scanner in case we want to do an assassination mission, so we can do some kill stuff. Core internals, we've got the 1A reactive surface composite. This is kinetic resist, very helpful for getting shot at by missiles. 4B power plant, it's the biggest one I could afford at the time, and she is also engineered to be overcharged, so I've got as much as a 4A. A 4A would actually be a hit right now until I get it upgraded. So 15.82 megawatts is what the 4B does. 4E thrusters, again, I would like to upgrade them, and there's the 4A at $1.6 million, so probably have to pimp out the freight runs a little longer to get this one upgraded. I may do that. I will do that. Probably this will be the ship I fall back on to go fighting with. So not ready to upgrade the thrusters yet. As you can see, they have a significant increase in power. So my retracted power usage would go up from 9.18 to 10.51, so easily an increase of 37% on the power draw. I want these, but I can't afford them just yet. I'm not comfortable with buying those just yet. 4C frame shift drive was the biggest one I could afford at the time. I'm kind of wondering, 4A is going to be a significantly better increase. Definitely give her some legs. I'm at 14.52 light year jump range right now. There is no possibility of increasing. I have no capacity for anything. I have no cargo space right now. It would be a 4 light year increase. It's worth the money. Again, I will be upgrading this later, but for right now, this is what we're stuck with, and it's engineered for range. So the typical 4C, as a matter of fact, if I look at a non-engineered one, is 12.5 light years. So doing there. 3A life support, 3A power distributor, 3A sensors, and 4C fuel tank, and we do have a fuel scoop on this one. Running hull reinforcement, module reinforcements, 4C shield generator. I need to go and upgrade this as well, but I'm quite certain this is going to be quite certain this is going to be expensive. So we'll see what we come up with bounties. It's not going to make us a killing, but I do need to make 100,000 credits in bounties to unlock the engineer. And once we do that, we'll probably take the these modules in that other ship over to the engineer to go get them done. And I'm looking at multi-cannons, so I may arm them and take them over there and then swap them out. That ship is Keelback is a better ship to take. It's got longer range. I have an empty internal. How did that happen? I think... What happened there? Why am I have an interdictor that's sitting there on this station. I think we're going to pop that in there just in case I want to assassinate something. We'll go ahead and arm that. I knew something was missing. Oh, let's see. FSD interdictors. There's a 2A for 2.7 million. Again, looking at what I've got, it's really not that big of a difference. More power draw and greater range. I don't think it's worth the price just yet, so go and upgrade that later. 2A fuel scoop, again, wouldn't be without it. Basic discovery scanner and a planetary approach suite. So we can land, and I currently do not have an SRV. If I need one, I'll have to come back to Haxelport and pick it up. I'm pretty sure I've got it stored here. I know I didn't move my only SRV here. I had an SRV. Yeah, here it is. Vehicle hangar. So that is here. If I ever need to do a planetary mission, we can do that. But right now, we're just going to go blow some stuff up in space, and I think that would be the extent of the stream. It is late. I don't expect many people are going to be watching it, but who knows? So let's get the show on the road. Some music happening for you then, I guess. All right. I believe Rusty is still doing the music directing. All right. By the way, the ship is the blue one. Got some magic going on here. Yeah, I need to go and fix this here. Trade is merchant. What's bigger? Merchant is bigger. Okay. I believe merchant is what I had. Yep. Combat decal, that can change. Let's upgrade that. And explorer, I said we are surveyor. So grade 3. And we are military marine blue because I like that color. And no, I'm not a fan of microtransactions, so I don't have any dashboard bobbles to get in my way. Some streamers like that stuff. I haven't gotten that far yet. So we're outfitted. Let's make sure our fire groups are set. I want my pulse lasers on 1, my multi-cannons on 2. For the second fire group, I want my discovery scanner on 2, my kill warrant scanner on the trigger, and my frame shift wake scanner on 1. Whoops. Put that over on 2. That's going to be on 1. I've never used the interdictor before, so that would be an interesting mission. So, what we need to do is take a look at the galaxy map and see... Let's look at the system map. Let's see if we got the resource extraction sites in this system. It's a boom system, so I'm pretty sure it is. where we are now, we're in orbit of a planet. Haxelport is right here in orbit of the 5th planet in the system, which has rings, and a lot of these systems have rings around the planets. I'm sorry, a lot of these planets have rings around them, so plenty of stuff to get our attention. Point of order, you don't actually have to go to a resource extraction site to get combat. You will find NPCs if you just fly straight into the rings at no predetermined point. You got the pebbles here. Sorry for the long quid pro quo, guys. I'm just making an introductory pose.
Landing gear
Up. Don't have the voice attack back yet, and we're working on that. I would love to have that stuff. Don't have any head tracking stuff either, and I got so used to a heavy ship. This is going to be it's going to be a big deal to fly this thing and have something maneuverable for a change. Is that good thing we're down here? That keelback flies like a city bus. My throttle is sticky as hell, man. All right. Yeah, 424 is about my maximum. That's about the most I can get out of it for a boost. So let's go ahead and get into Super Cruise. Yeah, let's do this. Before I do this, let me lock a destination. We're at Haxelport right now, and we want the 5th planet in the system, so we're going to lock that in. Do it.
Drive charging.
Let's see if we can find ourselves a fight.
4, 3, 2, 1.
As for the record, I'm not a huge fan of combat, but I'd like to see my first stream in Elite Dangerous be something exciting. So while we're in transit, if you missed the broadcast, if you got the alert that I was actually going live, and I don't imagine most of my viewers would be alive at this hour of night. Most of the Elite Dangerous fan base is in the UK, so there might be some people that are up at this hour, but if any of my streamers are here in the United States, excuse me, if any of my viewers are here in the United States and you missed the broadcast because you got the alert that I went live, I try to make YouTube my archive. You search for STO Scoob, STO space Scoob, you get the big Google S, that's me, the wing in the background, because I normally do flight simulation. There's the rings. Got a couple of res extraction sites there. What do we have? I don't know if that's referring to intensity or... Besides that, they're in the dark. I don't want to fight in the dark. It's not a good idea to fight near rocks in the dark. That one might not be in the dark. Let's see. Now, as far as that YouTube thing goes, the last time I tried to do a video of flights, I tried to do the same flight twice. And although I was sure I was broadcasting, the video never got saved, so I couldn't export it to YouTube. So, yeah, my deepest apologies for that. I will leave OBS up and running a little longer at the end of the stream this time. Hopefully it will cap itself off at the end and good to go. As far as bounties go, I got one I can claim for 13,700. I'm going to save that one and hand it to this guy. So it's not hard to get 100,000 at bounties. A couple of good kills will do that. I'm just going to hand him over to the engineer. Hopefully we can unlock him tonight. We'll see how that goes. These look like metallic or mineral rings. Once again, music's brought to you by Soma FM. This is the space station channel. A little more appropriate to the genre of game that we're playing. as I mentioned before, if you're approaching planetary rings, as long as you've got your speed reduced, you get near these, they'll drop out automatically. You do not have to go to a res extraction site in order to drop in near some asteroids where you can mine. You can mine anywhere you want. As a matter of fact, most miners will recommend that you drop out anywhere but a resource extraction site. Well, that's going to be screwed up. Look, the plane of the galaxy and the plane of the asteroid belt crisscross there. That's going to be screwy. Alright, let's throw some hard points out there. What do we have for targets to feast on today? Let's see. Who's out there? Hello, hello. EBX. Scan says wanted. EGP operative. And are we targeting a player? No, we're not going to blow anybody out of the sky. Nobody likes rebuy. Do not fly without rebuy, folks. This ship will cost $176,000 to replace. I lost my target there. It's in this general vicinity. Where do we go? There's some combat over there. Not sure who they're shooting at just yet, but let's get on the other side of them so we can figure it out. Away from the rocks would be good. Imperial Eagle. He's a nice light target. Let's see. He's clean. I can't shoot him. EGP operative. I bet he's wanted. Yep. Whoops. Wrong fire group. Haven't hit him yet, so let's kill warrant, scan him, and see if I can remember how to fly while talking at the same time. Cannot fly and shoot bubblegum at the same time. Finish the scan. Beauty. Let's get some position on him before I miss his cornflakes. Here we go.
Target shields offline. Under attack.
And here we go. I am making no promises that we will survive this, folks. Let me zoom in on this guy. There we go. And it's late and I'm tired, so I'm kind of forced to stay up all night the way I'm in now. Go to the multi-cannons. Got no subsystems targeted because he's such a small rig. Good night. There is my bond. Look at that. That's all I needed to unlock the engineer. But you know what? We haven't taken a lot of damage from that. Apparently I've made some enemies of these people, so let's see what else do we have in that group there. I don't mind fighting with the feds or the security forces in the system because they help you with your target. They take off some of the heat, the aggro, and whatnot. That was actually a pretty decent kill. There's somebody mining away down there. He's good. He's also very heavily shielded as far as I'm concerned. He's clean. Let's see. Got a couple of wakes over there. Got some ships over this way. Music seems to be pretty good today. Got some Federal Security Service. These guys are very friendly with me. I've actually established a nice working relationship with them. They're green. Who else we got? An ASP Scout. This would be not exactly a soft target, mind you. Another ASP Scout. He's wanted. He's with the Democrats. Well, he's a Democrat. We gotta kill him. Let's kill. Let's kill Warren, scan him, and see what we come up with here.
destroyed.
He scored a hit, but I don't know if he's going to give me a kill. My God, look at this mess. I don't want to be in the middle of this mess. Cobra Mark III, this is what I'm flying, so he's evenly matched with me. Is he clean? He is wanted. Whoops. Wrong button. He's pretty well armed with... No, I don't want the Discovery Scanner. Come on. I've got wrong buttonitis today. Let's go for his thrusters. Alright, he is scanned. Damn it. Wrong buttonitis. Now I gotta find his subsystem again. There we go. Got his thrusters. Here we go. Some strafing happening. Ooh, I got him. There's 12,000. Alright, so far we're not off to a terrible start. Now let's see. There's some combat going on over there. There's some heavy combat over here. They're pew-pewing each other to death. What do we have here? 4 pips to weapons. He's wanted. Not anymore, eh?
Target destroyed.
Feds are all over these guys like fat cops on free donuts. He's clean. What's this guy? What do we got over here? Where's he going? Yeah, they're chasing him, so he's clean. I scanned him already. Thule! Heh. He's clean. I mean, I've got what I need for the bond, but he's clean. I scanned him already. Keelback. He's here to do some mining, and I bet he's clean. Mostly harmless, yep. Some combat going on way over there. What's this guy doing? Is he mining? Am I in the dark? Where are the rocks? I can't see. There's a rock. Ooh. Ow. And that is why I don't... That's why we have shields, folks. Yeah, I figured if he was mine... This is why I didn't want to come in here. There's some rocks in here. Josh Douglas, I scanned him already. Come on, guys. Where are you? Give me a target. Cobra, is he dirty? He is wanted. Let's go get him.
Frameshift charge detected.
He's gonna low wake it out of here. No help there. I'm not liking this fighting in the dark nonsense. I mean, I can turn on some lights, but that ain't gonna help me much, honestly. There's the rock layer. I can sort of see it. some other targets. Other planets to choose from. Jumping out left and right. There's somebody mining over there, that purple beam down there. There's an Imperial Eagle. He's new. The only thing an Eagle would be doing in here is scanning people, so let's go,
Scan detected.
power plant. Alright.
Under attack.
It's actually a good looking ship. It's going to be a shame to pop him. He's quick though. Oop, I got no power to weapons. Ah, I keep forgetting to do that. Power plant him. $4,000 for him. That wasn't nothing. Didn't hardly take any damage from that, but let's see, I got some wake signatures over here. Why are you scanning me? I'm here to help you. Scanning. I've got nothing. I don't even have a cargo bay. Sidewinder. He ain't doing mining with Sidewinder. He is here for a kill, but he's mostly harmless, so I can't shoot him. I'm sorry. Not mostly harmless. He is here for, yeah, he ain't doing nothing. Well, I've got a wake scanner. Let's see what that does. 17k away. Passing the destination lock. And a bunch of targets just spawned behind me. What's going on over there? You know what, since they're there and I need the discovery data, I'm going to go ahead and scan the wake. Some good discovery data out of this for crafting. A wake scanner is the only way to get some of the upgrades to... it's the only way to get some of the upgrades to your FSD. You have to have a wake scanner to get them. What's the range? 300 meters, 3,000 meters, I think, is the range on the scanner. It's not particularly expensive. Well, it is kind of. No, it dissipated on me. Is I don't know how long it's going to stay there. protect, I'm out of here. Sparks, huh? Alright, so to do the bounties, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn off report crimes against me, because that is going to, it's helpful, but what I'm going to do is turn that off so we get the most out of the kill. So there's no one else here. Not really. The rocks are above my head. That's our current destination. I locked the planet. I didn't want the planet. I see rocks in the shadows. And I see I've got another viewer in the channel. Welcome aboard. Doing a little bounty hunting. I don't think there's anybody else here, so I'm going to go ahead and pop out of this.
Frameshift drive charging.
Pop out of this resource extraction site and see if I can get us some more combat.
1. Engage.
No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's go the other direction. I was pointed at the rocks.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, let's go back into Super Cruise.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's get away from the rings for a second. Where am I at? Where am I at relative to my planet? The other res extraction site. Now, where are the rings? Oh, okay. Let's take a different site. We might get a different roll on it here. Set over there. I don't like fighting in the dark. Why did he say? What did it? Well, I guess it's nighttime, so. And now lights are on. Hard points are out. Let's see, what do we got for nice juicy targets in this area? We got miners. Obviously. Never hurts to do any wake scanning. Again, those scan datas are always good for materials or for crafting.
Scan detected.
I don't want you to scan me. I want you to... Hello! I was looking at my radar, not where I was going. That could have been messy.
Scan detected.
Rob Parsons. Hi, Rob. I have nothing in my cargo hold. I have no cargo hold to speak of. He's gonna fire on me because I am scanning the shit out of him. Rob Parsons. Rob, I remember you. You are a pirate. And you are in a DBX. Let's go for the thrusters. No, no, no. How'd I lose him? Alright, there he goes. And these guys have got something that causes me to lose a target lock on them. Like that. I don't think it's a chaff.
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
I would like something in my main display, my main HUD, to tell me where my target is.
Target shields online.
Long.
Target shields offline.
He's a slippery one, he is. I'm at maneuvering speed and I'm having trouble with this.
Target
get his-
shields online.
I want to get his thrusters.
Target shields offline.
Oh, dude, now I just gotta catch him. Bye-bye. 30 grand.
Target destroyed.
He had some, not sure if he had some cargo or if he just had, what do you got? What do you got out there? Material. I can't pick it up anyway, but, nah, nothing particularly, nothing particularly useful. Utopian Overseer, what's this guy's story? Where'd you go? You were this guy, are you? There you are. He's in an adder. That is not a mining ship. He is probably wanted. He's an expert and he's in a wing. So, this means we're gonna get attacked. This is Buddy. John Green. He's mostly harmless. I think this other guy, I don't know if he's going to be on the same side, but I think I'm going to make enemies with a few of these guys here. I'd love to take out somebody's thrusters. You is adrift. That was easy. $9 grand. Where's your buddy? Where's this expert at? Where do you go? Like in the multi-cannons. I want to engineer him though, but... Who is your little friend? Not the most salivating kills I've ever made. Adder. He's not here for mining, I can promise you that. He's wanted. He's gonna come around and start shooting. his retro thrusters out because that
Scan detected.
was at me. I'm quite certain of it. This guy's gonna get popped real quick. Now they're hitting with plasma accelerators. Holy Christ! Those are feds. Somebody's reporting crimes here. Mess. There's a Cobra. What do we got here? You as wanted. Not picking up particularly large targets because I still suck yet. We're not doing too bad today, and I say that. I'd like to finish my scan, please. Thank you. Come on.
Under attack.
Really? By who? I think I flew into somebody's stuff accidentally here. Run away, you only die tired. Grab it. Hold still so I can scan you. Go ahead, hide in the rocks. That don't scare me none. Go ahead. Good! Yeah, it's over there! What is the range on this thing? Not very far, I can tell you that. Oh my god, he's in the rocks. Come on, I want the kill warrant. There you are. Get up there. Not want to be scanned. Oh, for Christ's sake. Hold still or attack me so I can scan you. I think I got him. No, I didn't get him yet. There you go. Now I got him. Confirmed. Have a clip of it. Sure, why not? $19,000 for that kill, not bad. Not great, but not bad. Let's see, what we got over here? Little Sidewinder out there. He ain't here to mine either. He ain't getting away, because I know he ain't got what I got. Power plant him. To weapons would be helpful. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Lost him. pop up. Feels good to have some successful kills under my belt. Yeah, everybody likes blowing stuff up in space, right? He's clean. Do not shoot a clean target or you will become wanted. This guy's mining, guarantee you, because we're in the rocks, and he's clean. Chances are that Sidewinder was guarding him. Freaking rocks. Ugh. There's Type 7, he's mining. And he's got a fragment. Make sure I pointed out of this nonsense. Let's see. Captain Gareth. Where's he at? 9 feet. He doesn't even have shields. He's the Type 7. I didn't even look at that when I targeted him. Alright, so I want that FSD wake over there because I want to go scan it right quick. 9K? What's it been going by the time I get there? Tips to engines. I see some pew-pew-pewing going on over there in the distance. Let's go see what that's all about. See some up over there, too. There's some pew-pew-pewing. There's a Viper.
Target shields offline. Target destroyed.
Long. Let's see, what else we got here? Clean. You're in a Type 7, so you're clean. Type 7 is a cargo vessel for the uninitiated. He is up above whatever this is. It's either a Fed. I don't think it's a Fed, but it's probably nothing good. There, we got a high wake. Verax Samaj. Tell me I gotta do that again because I let my finger off the button too soon. Urgh. One more time. I didn't get any data out of that. That's not fair. Not away. Guys, I'm just taking a guess here at the music, if that's good volume, or it's obviously going good with the genre, but don't know how the volume is. Sidewinder, it's going to be too easy. He's clean. High energy wake over there, though. Right. Now I was going to go through a big spiel to go and try and find a system to bounty hunt in, but maybe another time. Might have to do a little more research. Dark Messiah, and he's in a Sidewinder, but he's clean. Well, I'm running out of targets here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so we've done
4,
easily 100,000 in bounties.
2, 1. Engage.
Don't want to go claim them because I gotta go turn them into the engineer. I gather. Maybe he's gonna come up out of his workshop one day and go and get him. Let's Alright, let's go to the galaxy map. Let's go see if we can get ourselves over to this guy. Where is he at? Wolf 397. I think he was the first engineer that I had unlocked. I hadn't done anything with him yet. So Wolf 397, I have not been to this guy yet. He's on the planet. Trophy camp. Yeah, I've definitely not been here yet. So plotted, and this is a long trip. Holy crap. That's not that bad. I'm looking at right about 10 jumps maybe. That's not too bad. 13 jumps. Okay, not bad. Let's go see this guy and see what we can do with multi-cannons. We've got multi-cannons on this rig. I'm going to keep this ship. I'm going to use this ship, so let's go see him. We've got a fuel scoop, so let's go. Got our bounty hunting. We got 100,000 bounty vouchers, but I gotta go give them to him. Most engineers will require you to give them something.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's go figure out what he's got for multi-cannons and make these little 1G puny pew 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 weapons a little bit better. Sit back and enjoy the ride, folks. It's gonna be a few minutes while we get there. Nothing too bad yet. While I do this, before I faceplant the star, bring that throttle back. All right, that away.
Fuel scooping.
Fuel scoop. There's the destination. Knock off the discovery scanner while we're here. Scan, jump, scan, jump, scan. What, per se, do we have for a USS over there? Coded emissions threat 0. Now, there are firmwares in these. Also, combat aftermath.
Fuel scooping complete.
Off the star, I am burning up. Holy crap. I know, I know. This thing is too close to the star for me to go get it. For crying out loud. Get out of there. For Christ's sake, get away from the star. Why am I not getting away from the star? We're going down. Heat level's going down. Whew. Got it punched for crying out loud. Jeez. Yeah, I don't know about that unidentified signal source there. That's down here. Let's come at it from this side. Not sure if I want any part of this now. Is a hell of a place for encoding emissions. That must be battle aftermath. Somebody got jumped right there is what happened. I'm betting that's what happened. You know what? Ah! Wrong button. I have my, I got wrong button, I just did. I've got my, the button that toggles Super Cruise bound with the button that targets my next system, so, it's gonna be a bit toasty, folks. Bear with me. Toasty, toasty.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Go. Fire. We're not doing that. Could do that, but we're not going to. We may.
Fuel scoop complete. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Threat 2. I think I've handled Threat 2 before. Corona of the Star again. Like fighting. That's what I call a combat hotspot right there. Be able to make that this time without having to get too toasty. try this one. I wouldn't go into a threat 4. I don't like getting jumped. I've tried to handle distress calls. I don't think I would do that without a bigger ship handy, like handle fuel and whatnot. So, digging this music. There we go. I'm sure they're going to pee right in my cornflakes. Watch this. Type 6. Don't have a manifest scanner. This is clean. Can I attack? Go ahead. Type 6. I don't want to destroy a transporter. I don't have any cargo, so I can't pick any of it up anyway. Yada yada yada. He's a Fed. He's wanted. Federal gunship. Competent. Oh, I want to take that off. He's a big boy. Where's his buddy here? He's in a Sidewinder. He's wanted. Never know with these guys, they might have them pimped out or something. That's what I get for looking one way. I'm faster than you. I keep forgetting power to weapons. Power to weapons. Something that is distasteful to me about firing the first shot in combat. I like doing that. For the most part. That federal gunship again. I'm afraid to take this guy on. I don't believe there's anybody else here. I'm quite certain I'm gonna piss this guy off. Cannon, pulse laser, frag cannon. Yeah, this guy's gonna devastate me. I don't want to attack him. He's a little big for me. Look, bag him. I mean, he's a big kill. I mean, what's 100 grand, right? I mean, if I get him, I gotta claim the bounty. This is not gonna go well. think I want his drives offline. He's got some equipment on that thing though. There we go. There we go.
Under attack.
Yep, I was afraid of that. Here we go. He's bigger than me. He's got my shields down. And I am under... Yep, I got multiple targets incoming. This is not gonna go well. I'm going down. I don't think I have any countermeasures on this thing either. Seen that coming a mile away. I believe I'm faster than he is. There we go. Yeah, I picked on somebody bigger than me and that got me in trouble. It's stationed out here. Don't want to land on a planet necessarily. Foreign Horizons, that's close. Let's go do that. Borealis. 5,000 light seconds. That seems like quite the distance. Let's go get some repairs. Yeah. So, if you're playing this game, you want to make sure you pick on targets your own size. I would definitely need engineered weapons to take on someone that size. I would need to do some laser engineering. Definitely need to have a ship that stands up better in combat, that can take a hit. But it's a gunship. Something like that's going to have 4 to 6 hard points on it easily. Of the medium persuasion. So that's what it is. Not doing what I want it to do. Turn that down just a skosh. Not what I wanted to do. All I wanted to do is bring up the chat window. I made a mistake of not having the game in a window. There we go. Now I can do that. And I'm going to overshoot. Quite certain of it. Graded emissions so we can pick up some data. Jumped first. Threat 0, so there shouldn't be anybody in there. I like my crafty. So you'll notice I'm playing Horizons and I'm not playing the beta. I wanted to talk about that a little bit. We're going to get into that while we're making the journey over to probably stop. Do too much of this crap, but going to talk a little bit about that while we're in transit to go see the Todd, the engineer. There's plenty of content on the YouTubes about Beta 2.3 that's coming up for this game. And if that's what you want to see, this is not the channel for it, because, well, quite frankly, I don't make a lot of money and I haven't invested in the beta. Betas have their upside and downside. Upside, of course, being you get first dibs on seeing what is to come inside the game. We got materials. About to faceplant! I think I missed. These are materials. They're not cargo, they're materials. Heat conduction wiring, all these are shield emitters. I definitely need them for this, so hey, it's spinning!
Cargo scoop deployed.
Let's go see if I can scoop this up. Where the target? The target's here.
Under attack.
Oh, really?
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. Frameshift drive charging.
We're not going to succeed in attacking me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I thought that said threat 0. Alright, well, we don't get our rated emissions then. Crying out loud. 3-1 isn't a fair fight. Where's my station here? Born Horizon, that's what I wanted. It's that one. And that is why I want to pimp her out. She is definitely in need of some said I had a 3A shield, didn't I? I don't think I bought the shield for this. I haven't made enough money to do a full A rating on it. Shields have definitely got to go up.
That's all black and white, basically.
Get her A rated.
When I saw it,
Combat's not necessarily the way to do it.
the exploding bursts of color,
It's going to be an expensive repair, but at least we got our 100,000 combat bonds. 17, 28, 13, 44, 131,000. Yeah, that one bond by itself would be enough. Hand that in and then some. He'll be happy with that. I don't particularly enjoy having my ass handed to me in a fight. I don't mind losing as long as I had a sporting chance at it and I can look and say, look, I damaged you. Looks like I came up with it on the right side. Docking.
Landing authorized. Proceed to landing pad 4-2.
Fold. My age, you're a saint. No, that's not my age. There, it's right there. That's close enough. $3,000 to repair this. Thank you so much. More like $4,000 because I had to restock it. Might as well refuel over here. Looking at the outfitting again, I don't know if this is a high-tech station or not. Let's see. Yeah, it's an upgraded shield generator, alright. Now for A... No, I don't want a shield set bank. I want a shield generator. I can get a 3B. Got a 4C. And it's engineered. What did I do to this? And when did I modify this? I must have been to Kuhn system. Integrity's gone up. It's grade 1. Broken regen rate is up 5.3%. Yeah, that is the rate is up. Kinetic resistance is down 3%. Thermal resistance is up 8%. I think that's what I engineered it for. Explosives resistance is down 1.3. So it's not very good against kinetic but thermal. I think I did thermal shield. It's a small modification. It was just to unlock the engineer. Alright, we're repaired. Let's just go and go see the engineer. Once we arrive there, we'll see what he's got to offer, and once that's done, we will probably clip the video short there. Forward thrust.
Landing gear retracted.
Access corridor is clear.
Yeah, by the way, when I bring my keel back out, because it doesn't have shields, they scratch my paint every time they blow the umbilicals there. I get a chip on the bottom every time. Hull integrity compromised every time I undock. Like, I haven't done anything yet. I don't even have my finger on the thrusters. Alright, next jump is selected. Definitely need better thrusters, definitely need better shields. Yeah. A lot of the expensive modules on this ship need to be updated. I mean, the ship's only $350 and $350,000, but the upgrader, it's easily $7 million to do that. Get it fully A-rated.
Frameshift drive charging.
So the HUD is blue.
4.
Lots to talk about that. There is an override file in the graphics folder with the Horizon update, which will allow you to change your HUD color. This is only available on PC. If you're playing this on console, don't ask. I don't own a console. But blue is more of a favorite color of mine, and at the same time matches my overlay. So I don't have to change nothing. Makes life easy. New objects. Not bad for a scanner that scans 500 light seconds.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I'm exhausted, guys.
4, 3, 2,
I've been alternating second and third shifts at my job, and Today was my 5th day. Schedules are released on Friday, and it's a surprise you've got 4 more days before you get a day off, and 2 of them are 3rd shift and 2 of them are 2nd shift, so I've also got a turn and burn in there. Come off for 3rd shift, go home, go to sleep, come in the same day for 2nd shift. I asked for the turn and burn so I could get a longer weekend, but my God, I am just fried. I want to go to bed, but what I really need to do is stay up so I can keep the hours. That's why I'm here in the middle of the freaking night doing a stream, so I can do something interactive.
Fuel scooping complete.
Lo and behold, everyone will be asleep and not watching me. That's cool though. Hope you're all getting some good rest. Hope you're all well. Once again, to those who popped in, welcome aboard. Been good to have you. Trying to keep you all safe. Hope you're digging the music. That's going to be Rusty Hodge from Sona FM on the Space Station. The Space Station. Seems to work out pretty well for the game. I'm digging it. Last minute change in programming. I was going to use the game music, but that's all right. Well, I guess it would help if we
Charging.
jump out. So the betas, though, like I was saying, we are currently running 2.2. The 2.3 beta update 3 is currently in testing. Coming up with the 2.3 updates, you're going to get the character creator, you're going to get the camera suite, if you're an avid video producer. You're going to get the You're going to get the ability to have multi-crew. That is not a scoopable star. How did I get that? KGB foam. That is not one of those types. You're going to get the ability to do multi-crew. You can bring your friends in on it. By the way, I have made no friends. Well, I have made one friend in this. Met somebody on the ground with an SRV, but that's beside the point. Lots of good stuff coming up in 2.3. Can't wait for commanders to come out. I'm still getting a grasp on everything they brought in on 2.2. On our way to go see Tom at last, or Wolf 397 system. I say Wolf 359.
Fuel scooping.
Wolf 359, by the way, for you Star Trek fans, is on the map. There's no remnants of Borg and Federation ship remains, but Wolf 359 is in there. It's also, I believe, a permitted system because it's so close to the Sol system. It's permit locked. You have to have a permit to get in there. It is, after all, Federation headquarters. I thought that was this.
Taking heat damage.
I thought that was the proximity ring to the star. I wasn't sure though. Gonna wait like 20 minutes for the FSD to cool down. Come on. Back to
Frameshift
Super
drive
Cruise.
charging.
Our heat buildup again. Need the escape vector, which is up there. Come on. There you are.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
Well, I was going to scoop the rest of my fuel, but that doesn't look like it's going to happen right now. Fuel. We'll get the next one.
Frameshift drive charging.
Cobra Mark III has been a good ship. It will hold 32 tons of cargo. It will hold a couple of passenger cabins. I've done a couple passenger missions in it. Put a pair of Econ class cabins in. Type 4. Rated class 4. Hold 6 people. A couple missions been offered in the 22 million range, but I'm not going to go and venture out to the black hole. It's only my second ship, and have it not engineered yet, not A-rated or anything like that. I need to have some legs on her in order for that to work out, and I'd like to have some armor, possibly some weapons modifications, and some shield upgrades in order for that to be viable. Until that time, probably not going to happen. You can also do the same thing with the keel back, but again, need to A-rate her first. Couple little minor quick draw blows to take care of with that thing to get it ready to go.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging. Disengage. Frameshift drive charging.
General ballpark is all we're really looking for.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
get there pretty soon. I'm falling asleep, man. Not gonna fall asleep on you, but batteries are draining quick for sure. Don't normally like to keep third shift hours. They did hire a guy that's supposed to go on this shift,
Frameshift
but
drive charging.
I don't even know if he's got a start date. He's on our schedule, so he did in fact get hired. But as far as the definitive start date, he's lollygagging, knuckle dragging, gold bricking, sandbagging on doing that, whatever the term you want to use.
Engage. Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
The yawing that you just saw was just double checking my rudder position against the corner of my desk. I don't like this corner that they're in. Too much crap under my desk as it is.
Four, three, two, one. Engage.
Got a 7.1, not a system, but a probably a $150, $200 set of speakers that are 7.1. They're kind of old from Creative. I would love to have some new speakers. I don't need them just yet, but I'd love to have some.
Fuel scooping.
They're by Creative. There's a few things I'd like to do, but
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I'm not looking at. I mean, I'd like to have some different sound card as well.
Fuel scooping.
Looking at the Asus Zonar, I think that's got more problems than any Creative card I've seen. So there is that question.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Need to have something with an I/O drive and selectable push button functionality. I don't know. Let's see what they got to offer. Might keep me up for a few minutes.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Gotta be PCI Express. Gotta be old Sport 7.1. I prefer if it had an I/O drive with it because I don't like using the integrated case headphone jacks.
Fuel scooping.
I like the ability to be able to press a button and switch between. I love that feature, to be able to press a button and switch between speakers and headphones. This way I don't have to worry about click, click, Illuminati handshake, backdoor menu, click, 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 try and do it, or plugging or unplugging the headphones and having some automatic feature do it for me.
Fuel scooping complete. Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
jump of the Wolf 397 system.
Fuel scooping.
Go down into the star. I don't want to overheat either.
Fuel scooping complete.
That'll do. Don't want a repeat of last time.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Trophy camp. So we're actually in the system we need to be in. 0 jumps, and that's it. It is a planetary landing. Not too deep, 100 light seconds. I need to pay attention to what I'm doing, so don't overshoot the mark or do something silly. On our way to see Todd the Blaster. Yeah, we need to have the window highlighted in order to have control of the ship, so that'd be a good thing. So I showcased quite a little bit about this while we were in here. And we're about to see the planetary landing. A little bit slow for what we're doing here. I'm gonna hurry this up. I don't want to approach this at full speed, but once we get down there, we're going to punch the throttle. We do have the possibility of impacting the planetary atmosphere. The OC on the avionics is for orbital cruise. You now have a compass so you can tell where you are on the planet. You've got latitude, longitude.
Orbital flight engaged.
Some Union worker over there. In chat here, looking to make his stance. Alright, we're about a megameter away, less. Now I've line of sight on it. About 100 Ks away, I will start thinking about pitching the nose over and coming down. I'm about -7 right now, so I am actually descending, but not too fast. About 120, so we want to set up, or I want that to be in the middle of the 25s. The glide. I was going to say, anytime. 45K, we should be done with the glide and down to the surface by the time we reach this base. I'm exhausted, man. Whew. And we're going to pop out right at range to southwest of the dock. I don't want the Anaconda, although I can probably dock inside of it.
Falcon, Delay, Juliet, Oscar, November. Automated flight control protocol initiated. Please submit a request prior to landing.
So we're looking at pad 1. I believe it's way over there. Yeah, that looks like it. They're going to be like, you're speeding, blah, 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 blah. Slow down. Planet is 0.37 Gs. Good to know, because if you're using thrusters or near the surface of a planet, you've got too much forward thrust in any direction, actually too much thrust in any direction, you lose thrust that will hold you up. And these things aren't exactly engineered for atmospheric flight, so you need to be aware of those sort of characteristics when you land on the planet. I have been smacked around by more than one planet. Gear down. Can't wait to get the voice attack stuff.
Landing gear deployed.
Alright guys, we're going to see what this engineer has to offer. Hopefully I can unlock him. We'll see what happens. I don't know how you turn in a combat vulture, but wow. Combat voucher. I'm tired. Need to be an energetic host, an interactive host. And we are down. Albeit not very well, but we're down.
Docking procedure completed. Ship secured. Greetings, Commander.
Alright, what does he have to offer? Well, he can repair me. That's always a plus. Let's see. Your workshop has... what? Okay, so we can donate. Now, be that is done. I don't know what exactly that came out of, but okay. I can still claim the Alright, so we have multi-cannons. 1G, 1G. Select. Want an efficient weapon. What is an efficient weapon going to do? Minus 40% thermal load. DPS is going to go up slightly. Damage is going to go up slightly. High capacity magazines. Well, shoot at the target longer. Lightweight mount. Its mass is going to go down a little bit. Power draw is going to go down a little bit. Integrity is going to go down up to 20%. Distributor draw is going to go. Yeah, the only side effect of that that's not good is that the integrity goes down, but the mass and power draw go down. Keep in mind, when you engineer a weapon, you can only have one modification active at a time. When you engineer one thing and engineer the next thing, it removes the first thing. This guy can do it all. Long-range weapon. Max range, 10 to 20% improvement. Shot speed can go up. I'll travel faster. Damage fall off goes up. So you have a longer range on the weapon. Mass can go up. And then overcharged. Overcharged does what? Damage per second. I've got 51 attempts at that. Let's see. DPS and damage go up. Distributor draw goes, I guess 45 to 89. It doesn't draw a lot anyway, so that's fine. Jitter. What is jitter? Okay, so it's losing accuracy. Thermal load will go up slightly. Ammo clip size will go down for overcharge. Rapid fire. I think a lot of people go mechanical scrap is all he needs to do this, and I have one. I would do it and then just DPS will go up, rate of fire will go up. Short range, what does this do? Range is reduced and power draw increased to enhance the weapon's damage. With this modification, probably won't give us much. So you got to be right on top of your target to use it. Maximum range goes down 10 to 35%. Yeah, I imagine that'll get reduced quite a bit. As a matter of fact, grade 5, yeah, 40 to 65%. Grade 5 biotech conductors, I don't have those. I don't know why this has to. Range gets reduced up to 75% for grade 5 on this. DPS goes up almost 50%. Damage goes up 45%. Thermal load goes up significantly. Integrity goes down. So this is wow. Sturdy mount does what? There's a lot of mods for these. Knocking it offline. So sturdy mount's not bad. Short range blaster, rapid fire modification. Consume ammo faster. It doesn't do a lot of damage. Damage goes down. Jitter goes up. I'm not clip size lasts a good bit. I don't want to decrease the damage at all. Lightweight, high cap, I'm not worried about that. Efficient would be decreased fire rate, reduced thermal load, power draw. If I was worried about that, I might go with that. So I'm not looking. I think, yeah, range isn't that important to me. I want to do more damage. It's only a 1G. I want to increase its output. DPS will go up 18%, while the damage itself goes down 6%. So rapid fire might not be a bad way to go. Mechanical scrap is all he needs for that. And then short range blaster. This is significantly increased damage at short range, but maximum range goes down quite a bit, 10 to 35%. Let's do, yeah, I'll roll it just to see. Find mechanical scrap anywhere if I know it's going to go. That's pretty common. DPS up 15%. Rate of fire. I lose. It's kind of experimental effect. Let's see, integrity goes up 23%. I'm actually liking that roll. I can only do that once though. Damage goes down 7%. Jitter goes up 2.29. Ouch. Reload time goes down 23%. That's a really decent roll. Remove the mods at any time, but at least this will go give me I'm going to apply it because it'll give me a it will give me the credit for it. I'll go ahead and re-engineer this. Go ahead and run that. So rapid fire, I'd like to see overcharge. That's going to give me more damage, more DPS, slightly more DPS. Distributor draw is going to go up. Jitter is going to go down. Thermal load is going to go up. Ammo clip side is going to go down slightly. I can live with that. So let's go and do this. I can do this one 51 times. We've got plenty of nickel. Let's go ahead and roll it. Again, I just did that one for credit, so spin the wheel. DPS 7%, damage up 32%. Yeah. Distributor draw is gonna. And the experimental is gonna spin. Nope. Uh-huh. Articulated focus array designed to spread heat effectively, strikes to shields and hull, impact additional heat into the target. Autoloader. Experimental upgrade automatically reloads the weapon. Incendiary. Modified ammo system capable of delivering superheated rounds, increasing damage and covering a large portion to thermal. Friend or foe targeting upgrade that causes rounds to self-destruct before damaging ships that are not currently targeted. That's an interesting one. Don't know if I'd want to waste the ammo, but emissive munitions. Causes strikes to envelope the target in an energetic particle, significantly amplifying its signature at the cost of increasing heat generation for the attacker. So it generates heat for me, but it also lights up the target. So if somebody's trying to hide, that would be what you'd want to apply. But these are the things that are available. We don't have them available. I just kind of wanted to see what they do. Articulated focus array designed to spread heat effectively. Strikes to shields and hull and import additional heat into the target. Well, that can do DOT. Autoloader is not bad. Incendiary seems like it would be pretty large portion of thermal. Since hull is there to protect against kinetic thermal damage to the hull, I don't think I'd want to do that though. I think corrosive shells would probably be the way I would go. That's what I would want as a secondary effect. As far as that roll goes, Power draw down 3%. That's God, which way to go? Reroll, I can afford to do that. Got plenty of nickel. Let's go ahead and reroll it. Just for the hell of it. Doink, doink, doink. Oh god, no. Damage per second goes down. Damage barely moves. Distributor draw goes up. Jitter goes down. Thermal load goes up. That was a terrible roll. Armor piercing. Nope. Ammo clip size goes down. Well, that was a terrible roll. The only thing that happens is we reduce jitter, which I already have because I've applied a modification. Distributor draw goes up. Damage goes up 25%. DPS doesn't move, goes down. But that's still minimal. Yeah, reroll that. Armor piercing is good, but it's only 6%. Better. DPS 5%. Wow, that's gonna get kicked up. Nice. Damage is maxed. Yes. Distributor draw. I can handle that. That's not a problem. Jitter goes down. Thermal load goes up. Ammo clip size goes down 4%. No problem there. Well, one more. Got no experimentals. I like the roll though. That's going to be one powerful little bastard. Give me that. Alright, overcharged is what we're going to do on both of them. So nickel and conductive components, I can roll that a couple times. Remember to do the other one while we're at it. So grade 2, let's go ahead and roll that one. This is the other multi-cannon. I want one more powerful than the other. We are going to roll the other one at grade 2. Okay, DPS goes up 28, damage goes up 28, distributor draw. That gets an adjustment. Jitter goes down a little bit, thermal load goes up. Clip size goes up, and I have missed special effect again. Re-roll that one. I'm not crazy about it. It's mainly costly for. There we go. DPS and damage go up. Nice, 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 nice. The rest of the stuff I can deal with. Distributor draw down 2%. Power draw up 4%. You're not going to stay there. And I got a special effect out of it. Incendiary. Nice. I'm taking that. I am so taking that. The damage is maxed. Let's re-roll the other cannon. Mods extra shiny as I was able to implement a special effect during the upgrade. Nice. Nice. Let's re-roll the first one. Overcharge grade 2. Do it. I wonder if you can do cannons. How is this? That doesn't make any sense. I've already gotten it down. Damage per second is going to go down. Distributor draw is going to go down. Jitter is going to go down. Thermal load is going to go down. And ammo clip size is going to go down 4%. I don't understand what... Yeah, I'm not liking that roll. Let me take a look and compare what I've got here. So there's one. This is gimbal modified mods. It's grade 1. I believe that's the grade 1. This one is grade 2. Okay, so this grade 2 has unmodified damage of 6.8 damage per second, modified 8 point damage 0.8 to 1.1 per round, the 29%. The rest of this crap I don't care about. .2 and 10.1. Yeah. Just not convinced that grade 2 would be terribly good. I mean, they're both up. I just don't. Grade 3 is unlocked already? Really? That didn't take long. Thank God. Grade 3 is electronic arrays. I can only roll that twice. I'm not going to do that just yet. Alright. Possible outcomes are like this. Damage per second can go down. Can only go down. Distributor draw can go down. Jitter can go down. Thermal load can go down. Ammo clip size. That's grade 2. Yeah, that 1% and 7% is a narrow margin. I'm going to leave it alone. Because I've got increased damage on it, I don't want to lose that, so that's fine. Looks like everything's stocked up, so... I'm kind of curious to see what they'll do, but that's going to have to come another time, folks. I am just about done. And I'm going to let this set at the engineer's station. Alright, guys. I think that's going to do it for me tonight. I'm actually having trouble keeping my eyes open. If you tuned in tonight, thanks for watching. As always, my name is Scooby-less. In Elite Dangerous, it's Commander John Daniels. For the love of God, don't shoot. I'm still new at this. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Plenty of other hosts out there playing this game. It's a terrific community of players among Elite Dangerous. So if you're watching, if you like, if you play, I salute you. If you tuned in tonight, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, space is big. Don't get yourself lost. And as always, don't fly without rebuy. I know it's an ungodly hour, but I hope you all have a great day today. So long until next time.